What if the next revolution in computing doesn't run on electricity at all, but on light? In 3 to 5 years, 30% of every data center on Earth could be powered by something that travels at the speed of photons. Let me show you how. So, what exactly is optical computing? Traditional chips use electricity, electrons zipping through tiny pathways to process data, but optical chips use light instead of electrons. Light travels at nearly the speed limit of the universe, and it generates almost no heat. Light Intelligence took this concept and shrunk it down. Their chip uses silicon photonics, the same manufacturing process that makes regular computer chips, but routes data through light instead of electrons. The result is a processor that can perform complex math operations at a fraction of the power. Think of it this way: a traditional AI training cluster can consume megawatts of power. Light Intelligence's optical chips cut energy consumption by up to 90%. That means the same workload that once required an entire room of servers now fits into a single blade. Power bills drop dramatically, and the environmental impact shrinks with it. Here is the mind-bending part. Optical chips do not process data the same way our brains do. They use something called matrix multiplication done entirely in light. When you train a large language model, you are performing billions of math operations. In an optical chip, those operations happen in nanoseconds, all at once, all in parallel, all without heat buildup. So why does this matter? Because data centers already consume roughly 3% of all global electricity. If optical chips capture 30% of that market within 5 years, we are talking about a paradigm shift comparable to when electricity replaced steam engines. The companies that master photonic manufacturing will define the next era of computing. We have spent a century building a world that runs on electrons, but light was always the faster, cleaner, more powerful alternative. The question is not whether light will replace electrons in computing. The question is whether you will be ready for the world where everything runs at the speed of light. The future is already glowing.